forgot the keys in my friend's house. And I'm literally waiting outside the apartment. Like, it's been already more than 20 minutes. Hopefully this is because I'm freezing my ass off, literally. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
how's your name?
Sweet. Oh, by any chance is my what's it called, my lens in there, or did I leave it in my car?
Actually, I think I have it in my car. Yeah, I have it with me.
Okay, sweet. Let me go pick them up really quick.
Alright.
Bye. Sweet, that's her. Let me go get my stuff, and I can't even talk anymore. My hands are literally frozen. Yesterday I had the opportunity, one of my friends asked me, invited me to actually come down to San Marcos. Hence, I live in San Antonio, and it's about an hour drive from San Antonio, and it's San Marcos is actually in between Austin. So it's halfway to Austin, halfway to San Antonio. So if you're familiar with Texas, yes, that's what it is. Actually, last night, like I said, I had the opportunity, an invitation to come down to San Marcos to take some pictures, and I took it. I told myself I wanted to travel a little bit more, but I've always made the excuse that, you know what, I don't have the money, I don't have the time, I don't want to take my car because what if my car breaks down, what if something happens, and just so many different fears start creeping inside my mind, and it basically just stops me from doing what I want to do. And I literally told myself, you know what, screw it, enough with excuses. Like, there's so many what ifs, but what ifs is not gonna take me anywhere. It's just gonna make my life so much more miserable. And it's not even the circumstances that I'm in, it's pretty much myself. I always tend to limit myself. I always tend to make the excuse on why I shouldn't do it, and usually the why I shouldn't do it overwhelms my why I should do it. So I started to tell myself, not this year, it's not a New Year resolution, because New Year resolutions will eventually end by the end of next week, next month. I mean, eventually we stop. I mean, this is the lifestyle I want to live. If I want to do something, I just go ahead and do it. Even if the odds are against me, I mean, I still want to do it. So yeah, so I decided to come to San Marcos. I took some pictures downtown. Like I said, sorry if I couldn't say goodbye last night in my video. I'm literally trying to learn how to do this. I've never done it. I've only seen amazing YouTubers do it, and it's super amazing seeing them. I feel super jealous of them, but yeah, I'm trying to get the hang of this. And to be honest, I'm even trying to get the hang of actually posting videos. I am not photogenic. I do not like taking pictures. I hate watching myself talk. I hate listening myself talk. So it's gonna be a big challenge to edit these videos, because for right now, mostly what I'm doing is talking or just seeing myself, and it's literally something I hate. Like, I do not do it. I don't like taking selfies. I don't like it. I mean, it's just my self-esteem, you could say that. So it's really a struggle. Today I woke up and I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna continue with YouTube. I really wasn't. I mean, yesterday was the same thing. I'm like, do I really want to keep doing this? And it's not really that it's hard. It's not hard whatsoever. Like, getting a camera and just recording yourself talk. I mean, yeah, I do have a Canon 70D, and you do have to like adjust like the what's called the aperture and the exposure, so that way it looks a little bit better, a little bit more decent. I mean, yeah, you do have to do that, but honestly, it's not hard whatsoever. It just takes work, it just takes time, it just takes effort. And honestly, what has stopped me in so many different occasions, it isn't like I said before, but it's usually laziness. Like, I'm lazy. Like, don't get me wrong, if I'm working for someone, if I'm at work, I bust my ass. I do what I have to do in order for me to get the job done the best of my ability. Don't get me wrong, whenever I'm working for someone else, I do a great job. But when it comes to me, when it comes to my decisions, when it comes to my life, I usually take the easy way out. I always find an excuse on why I shouldn't do it, and I execute that. If I spend a little bit more time making excuses and just doing it, I mean, oh, how my life would be so much better. And like I said, I guess it's just also just that self-esteem. I'm trying to build self-esteem every day. It's a struggle. It's hard. It's hard just recording myself in front of everybody. It's just hard being confident. But like I said, it's a journey that I want to do. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I want to follow through. That's one thing I want to do. Just keep following through. It's gonna be super hard, but I'm just gonna try to do it. So yeah, I'm about to drive back to San Antonio. I'll see you when I get there. So again, my dad said this key important thing, and he's all like, I just don't want you to get stuck and not follow through with it. And that really did hurt me. I mean, it hurt my feelings because what he was saying was so true. I mean, there was so much, and sometimes it scares me to tell my parents any other ideas, any other dreams, or even begin to do something and then brag about it to my parents, because they're literally my number one fan. Like, they told me, and he told me, I support you 100%, but I don't want you to leave it halfway and then never finish it. He's all like, follow through with it, just continue doing it. And unfortunately, I've made my name with my family the person that starts things but never finishes it. A person that starts and says he's gonna do so many things. I start it and I never finish it. And that's something important that I want to change for my family. I want to not prove them wrong, but I just want to show them that from now on, I want to do things, continue doing them, and just follow through with them, whether I succeed or whether I fail. I just want to continue with it. And it really did bother me. It really did hurt my feelings a lot, because he was 100% right. I say I'm gonna do things so many times. I tell my parents, I brag to my parents, I tell them, you know what, I'm doing this, and then a couple of days later, a couple months later, I just drop it and I don't do it anymore. I don't follow through with it. And the moral of the story is, if you want to know what's wrong with you, or if you want to know the truth about yourself, your character, ask someone you really care about, whether it be your parents, whether it be your best friend. Tell them to critique you. Tell them to honestly critique you. It will honestly hurt your feelings, don't get me wrong, but the truth honestly hurts. And it really gave me the motivation, the drive that I need to continue doing this. Like I said, every day doing these videos is a struggle. Following through with the things that I tell myself I'm gonna do, it's a struggle. Like I said, I was gonna start coding when I got home. I did not code a single bit. I told myself I was gonna video edit. I found an excuse, which I solved that excuse, but now I'm gonna go to Starbucks to edit it and hopefully upload the video from yesterday. And it's just really hard for me to, and it honestly is the struggle. This is the number one thing I critique myself. This is the number one thing that I hate about myself. One thing I wish I could change is that I wish I could follow through with the things that I say I'm gonna do. And honestly, my dad, I know he loves me with all his might. I know that what he told me, he said it out of love. I know he didn't have any malice behind it, anything bad intentions behind it. But it really struck home. It really hit a nerve, because I know that he's 100% right. I say I'm gonna do things, but I never follow through. I never reached the finish line. Whether I fail or whether I succeed, I never go far enough for me to find out whether I did or I did not. I always leave it half-assed. Like I said, this is the reason why I'm doing this YouTube video. This is the reason why I'm doing Instagram. And my dad told me, focus on one thing, like figure out what you really want to do. And honestly, there's so many things I have in mind, and it drives me crazy because I have so many ideas I want to go through. But like I said, I guess that's one of the reasons why I leave everything half-assed, because I want that self-gratification right away. I want it right there. I want it right then. I want to build a website. I'm learning how to code. I code for a couple weeks and I already want to build a website. I'm like, it takes time, it takes patience. It's something that I need to grow on, is patience, just following through with it, because I want that self gratification. I want to do it now. Like, I want it now. And whenever I don't see any results, or whenever I don't see that I'm climbing up slowly by slowly, I drop it and I start something new. And I think that's my fault. I have so many ideas. Of course, they might not be the best ideas, but in my mind they are. But I never reach the finish line. Whether I succeed or whether I fail, that's not the point. The point is that I finish the race. The race that I start, I want to finish it. So the goal for me to the goal is just to keep uploading videos. This is gonna be my daily struggles. Like I said, the things that I face, that what's called daily things. Like I said, this whole video vlog thingy is for me to document myself, put myself into what's called, have something to hold against myself, to say, you know what, I need to follow through, not for anybody else but for myself, so I could go back and say, okay, well, this is where I went wrong, this is what I didn't do, and this is what I did, and just document my struggles. Like I said, this whole video channel is for me to challenge myself daily. If I want to learn how to skate, go out there, get a skateboard and learn how to skate. Is as simple as that. If I want to know how to video edit, record videos, put it into the video editing software, and then learn. If I want to travel more, get in my car and go somewhere. It doesn't have to be to California. It doesn't have to be a road trip to New York. It could just be as simple as going to San Marcos. It could be as easy as going downtown. It could be as easy as going to Austin, to Corpus Christi. Again, I live in San Antonio. Or just going to different places. It's as simple as that. It's all about just doing it. Don't let that laziness hit you and then just stop you to where you're doing. And don't look for that self-gratification, that instantaneous self-gratification where you want it now. It's a bitch, don't get me wrong. It sucks because I know you want it now. And that's something that I struggle with. I have so many ideas, like I said, running through my mind that if I don't see any results, I just jump to the next thing. And I haven't even given it a whole month. I haven't even given it 6 months. I haven't given it enough time for me to find out whether it's gonna work or not. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I had this conversation with my dad. It was an eye-opener. It was really something I needed to hear coming from him. That perspective that my dad has about me, about not following through, it's something that I really needed to hear. It gave me that motivation just to keep doing it, not to give up. I mean, he told me at the end of the thing that he supports me 100%, that I have to do what I have to do, and he will always support me, and I know he will. But like I said, the truth hurts. It's something about me. It's a flaw about me that I start so many things and I never follow through. And it's something that I'm gonna change. It all depends on me. I write my own story. Whether it's a good ending or a bad ending, it's all up to me. Whether I follow through, it's all up to me at the end of the day. So yeah, that was my little rant. Okay, I just got home from work. I stopped by and I bought some Whataburger. I don't know if you've ever had any Whataburger, but literally it's one of the best fast food burgers out there. Yeah, today was very, very, very disappointing. I mean, my adventure was good, but it just shifted the whole day. I mean, so many plans I wanted to do, I actually didn't do. Like mostly all of them. I was supposed to run. I did not run. I was supposed to code. I did not code. I was supposed to clean my backyard and fix it. I did not do that. What else was I supposed to do? Oh, I was supposed to skate. I did not do that. So unfortunately, it's safe to say that I failed. Not technically today, it was actually yesterday. But I don't know, we'll go ahead and see it as a win. I did actually get my social media together. I found out a little bit more about YouTube, learned a little bit more. I actually learned a little bit more about the software editing. For some reason it said I had a free 7-day trial, and then when I was about to start it, it didn't go through, and then I wasn't able to show y'all that Daisy disc, but I'll actually pull it up right now, and I'll go ahead and show y'all what I was talking about. But yeah, but I mean, unfortunately today I did not do what I expected. What I told myself I was gonna do, and for that I'm very disappointed in myself. Very, very, very disappointed in myself. But I mean, but I guess everything happens for a reason. So yeah, I'm actually gonna again, I did not edit the video from 2 days ago. So that's actually what I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna have to put that one, and then I'm gonna have to edit yesterday's video and then try to upload it today. So I'm gonna have to upload 2 videos in one same day. Hopefully I get back to normal. I did not expect this to happen, but it did. So yeah, I mean, like I said, today I'm very, very, very disappointed in myself, and I don't know, I just don't feel very, very cheery. So yeah, I mean, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. It's literally 3:17. I'm gonna try and do everything I have to do, try to edit all the videos. So it's daisydisc.app.com. I'll go ahead and leave the link below. I should have just done that. So yeah, this is how it looks. It's actually a very, very, very amazing website. So what's called, you download it and it's gonna come out as a zip file, and then it comes out in my applications. So yeah, it's right there, my applications. Right there, I click on it, and then it's gonna do this, and then I do the test drive, and then I pick whichever hard drive I want to check. So since I want to use my actual hard drive, I click on it, and then right here it tells you everything. I mean, literally my whole thing was filled up. I only had like 3 gigabytes left of memory. So right now it really doesn't show that much. Right here it tells you everything whatever's taking up your whole memory. It's a very, very neat too. So like 36, it's users. If I click on it, it's gonna narrow it down, and then it says my name, and then I click on it, and then it tells me my pictures. My pictures is taking up 17.8 gigabytes, and then I could click on those, and it tells me the photo library, and then I click on that one, and then if I want, then I could just right click, and it says show in Finder, and then it shows it in Finder right here. So I could just click on it, and it's gonna bring up all my pictures. So if I want, I could just drop it on my trash, and once I do that, it should eliminate it. It's just frustrating that I can't figure out how to do it, and it's making me mad. But yeah, hopefully I get the hang of it. Like I said, the whole goal is for me to finish editing. So I'll let y'all go. My battery's about to die. And yeah, so remember, don't leave things for tomorrow. Start now. If you don't know how to start, figure it out and just start. I mean, just small steps. Take small steps. It might seem impossible, like you won't be able to reach them, but trust me, you will. So remember to comment, like, leave a message below. Tell me what's your favorite. What's your favorite show? Do you like The Big Bang, The Office, and what's your favorite restaurant? Feel free to leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Follow me. Let's start a conversation. And I really hope to see y'all tomorrow. Talk to y'all. So yeah. Good night.